Of course, there are many challenges around this topic, but the way that we convince farmers is a win-win situation. When we work with nature, focus on soil, the farmer will win because the soil will return what the farmer needs. Our role in the project is mainly leading the Living Lab in Portugal that will be, of course, linked with other farms. We plan to establish different regenerative grazing practices in different farmers around the Beira Baixa region. The main soil challenge that we face in our region is mostly the soil erosion and low organic matter, because of course not only the farming practices or the grazing practice itself, but also due to the pedoclimatic conditions, rotational grazing or adaptive multi-paddock grazing that we hope and we expect, if applied in a correct way, they are a very good tool to speed up the soil regeneration and improve soil health, not only in our region, but also to expand to other regions all over Europe to recover the 60% of the soils that are unhealthy all over Europe. Over time, see differences in soil health. So by that means that we are going to start seeing better microbiology, better soil organic matter. Even we can start seeing changes in terms of pasture, even if it is pasture abundance or pasture biodiversity. And of course, if we have better pastures, better areas to graze, that means we are correctly feeding the soil. And if we are feeding the soil and taking care of the soil health of these farms that will be participating in the GroundWork, in the Portuguese Living Lab, of course they will improve. Of course, there are many challenges around this topic, but the way that we convince farmers is a win-win situation. When we work with nature, when we focus on soil, the farmer will win because the soil will return what the farmer needs. So what does it mean? If we apply the right grazing techniques, if we do an intensive grazing, but then we have a very good resting time for this grazing, what happens is we improve the soil, we improve the pasture, and by that it means the pasture abundance. So if we improve the pasture abundance, we can put more animals in the pasture. If the farmer can have more animals, they can have more, let's say, turnover for his pocket. So it is a win-win situation that we can bring more animals to the system, we can speed up the soil health, and on the other hand, if we have more pastures, more healthy pastures, that means that the farmers will have higher returns because they can have a higher number of animals that can feed.